Hello, my friends, and welcome to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. It is time for History Maker Baseball. Kurt Berglund's 50 Years of Baseball Greatness set is on my tabletop tonight, and I am happy that you've joined me. I'm putting the link to the PLAAY Games website where you can find History Maker Baseball as well as this set of cards at that link for your own tabletop. You also get in the description for this video the link to my channel membership. And with channel membership, there are over 190 members of Kurt Berglund's Baseball World, and you can become one of them if you follow the link in the description for this video. With channel membership, you get access to members-only videos that subscribers cannot see, including game demos, tutorials, book reviews, special reports, exclusive replays, all sorts of stuff, and an archive of helpful videos for you to check out as well. You also get, as a channel member, discounts in my secondary store, $10 off per set, $2 off per team, and you get a free gift from me every month as a thank you for being a channel member. So check that out. Both of those links are in the description for this video. The game tonight, we are at Fenway Park in Boston. We have a couple of teams from the Eastern Division in my replay ready to square off, and they're both off to hot starts. The visiting Atlanta Braves are 4-1. The homestanding Red Sox are also 4-1. So they're battling for the top spot in the 10-team Eastern Division. The pitching matchup is a great one. We have, for the visiting Braves, left-hander Tommy Glavine going for Atlanta, and he'll be opposed by hard-throwing right-hander Roger Clemens for the Red Sox. This shapes up to be a good one. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to the field at Fenway Park and roll some History Maker Baseball. Kurt Berglund's 50 Years of Baseball Greatness style. We're going to check out the lineups and the batting orders. Here we go. For the visiting Braves, Chipper Jones is going to lead off in left field. Terry Pendleton bats second at third base. Freddie Freeman bats third. He'll play first. Dale Murphy bats fourth. He's in right. Bob Horner is the DH. He'll bat fifth. Javi Lopez bats sixth. He'll catch. Andrew Jones gets his first start of the season. He's in center field batting number 7. Dansby Swanson bats eighth. He's at short. Glenn Hubbard bats ninth. He'll play second. And on the mound, it's Tom Glavine. Here's what I wrote about him. The winner of Game 7 of the 1995 World Series, Glavine was arguably even better in 1991 when he won 20 games for the first time. For the homestanding Red Sox, Wade Boggs leads off at third. Nomar Garciaparra bats second at short. Carl Yastrzemski bats third at first base. Jim Rice cleans up in left. Fred Lynn bats fifth in center field. Carlton Fisk bats sixth at catcher. Manny Ramirez gets the start at DH against the left-hander. He'll bat seventh. Dwight Evans bats eighth. He's in right field. And Dustin Pedroia bats ninth. He'll play second base. On the mound, it's Roger Clemens. Here's what I wrote about him. A power pitcher with an extended period of greatness for several organizations, Clemens has all-time great statistics. Hot and cold players. Freddie Freeman's cold for the Braves. Bob Horner's hot, and Dale Murphy gets the cleanup hitter designation. For the Boston Red Sox, Fred Lynn's cold. Dwight Evans is hot, and Jim Rice gets the cleanup hitter designation. The umpires, Fred Hoberg behind home plate. Jim Evans is at first. Harry Wendelstedt is at second, and Ed Montague is at third base. And the ballpark. Fenway Park is normal for left-handed batters and small for right-handed batters. So we'll see if that comes into play in our game tonight. Boston won last game, so they are semi-harmonious, and the Braves lost it, so they are semi-dissonant. And here comes Chipper ready to lead it off against the Rocket, and we are underway in Boston. This is swung on by Chipper. It's a fly ball to center. Back a few steps is Freddie Lynn, but he's got room and puts it away for out number 1. And sure enough, we are going. We are underway. And the delivery now from the Rocket to Terry Pendleton is a little looper over the head of second baseman Dustin Pedroia, and the Braves have a one-out base runner in the top of the first. Here's Freddie Freeman as the Red Sox infield moves to double plate up. Clemens, the stretch, and the delivery is a line drive caught by a leaping Dustin Pedroia. There's two down. Nice play by Dustin, and that'll bring up Murph with Pendleton still at first base. Roger Clemens, the stretch, and the pitch to the Braves right fielder in today's game is a ball four. So Pendleton moves down to second. There's two on for Atlanta in the top of the first, and here's Horns, Bob Horner, and the stretch by Clemens, and the delivery is a ground ball to second. Pedroia, he's got a busy night ahead of him. He gloves it and fires to Yastrzemski at first to retire the side. Braves got a couple of base runners in the top of the first, but can't do anything with them. We go to the bottom of the first. It's Atlanta, nothing. And Boston coming to bat, and Boggs, Garciaparra, and Yaz will be coming up against Tommy Glavine. The wind and the delivery to Wade Boggs is a base hit to left field. Boggs goes the opposite way as he did so often. It drops in front of Chipper, who collects it and gets it back in, and that'll bring up Nomar Garciaparra with Boggs at first. Glavine, the stretch, and the delivery is swung on and hit to center. Andrew Jones with a chance, and he puts it away for out number one. Boggs retreats to first, and Carl Yastrzemski comes to the plate. Jim Rice on deck. Glavine, the stretch, and the delivery. And he swings and gets a piece of it. Oh, a good foul tip by Yastrzemski. He stays alive. The next delivery by Glavine is a ground ball to second. That's gloved by Hubbard. And he gloves it and goes to Swanson for one. That's all they're going to get. Yastrzemski beats the rap at first. A two-out fielder's choice. And here comes Jim Rice. The stretch by Glavine, and the pitch to the 1978 MVP is a base hit to right field. It drops in front of Dale Murphy. Around second, going to third is Yastrzemski. The Red Sox will have runners at the corners. And coming to the plate now is center fielder Fred Lynn. The stretch by Glavine, and the pitch to Lynn is a little swing, a little bloop. It's going to get over the head of Dansby Swanson and drop for a base hit. Yaz trots home. It's 1-0 Red Sox. Rice stops at second. An RBI, little jam job blooper for Freddie Lynn brings home the first run of the game. Here's Carlton Fisk. The stretch by Glavine, and the pitch to the Red Sox catcher is swung on and hit to center. On a line to Andrew Jones, and he's got it for out number three. Red Sox settle for a run on 3 hits. They leave 2 in the bottom of the first. We go to the second. It's Boston 1 and Atlanta nothing. Lopez, Andrew Jones, and Dansby Swanson coming up for Atlanta in the second inning. Clemens deals. And this is going to be a ground ball hit to the right side. Nice play by Pedroia. He gloves it. Cuts it off from going into right field. Plants and throws to Yastrzemski for out number 1 in the top of the second. Now it's Andrew Jones. Dansby Swanson on deck. The delivery is a ground ball hit to third. That's Boggs to his right. He gloves it by the third base bag and fires across the diamond to Yastrzemski for out number 2. Dansby Swanson, the batter now. Nobody aboard. And the delivery is swung on and hit to right. Deep. Back goes Evans. He's on the track and makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up and 3 down for the Rocket in the second. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's Boston 1 and the Braves nothing. Ramirez, Evans, and Pedroia, bottom third of the order, coming up for Boston in the second against Tom Glavine. The delivery is a base hit for Manny up the middle, a 64 hopper out to Andrew Jones. Ramirez is aboard with a leadoff single. Here's Evans. Glavine the stretch, and the pitch to Dewey is going to be ball 4, and that sends Manny down to second. Evans to first, 2 on, nobody out, and Dustin Pedroia comes to the plate. The stretch by Glavine and the pitch to Pedroia is a ground ball to first. Slowly hit, gloved by Freeman. He's going to step on the bag unassisted for out number 1. Manny goes to third on the play. Evans up to second. 2 are in scoring position now with 1 out, and here's the top of the order with Wade Boggs. Glavine the stretch, and the pitch to Boggs is going to be hit on the infield. The Braves are going to have to make a play here. It is hit to third. That's Pendleton, and we'll have to see. Terry is semi-gold, so no, it's by him for a base hit. A leadoff hit for Glenn Hubbard a base hit for Boggs past Pendleton. That's going to score Manny, and it will score Evans. A 2-run single to left for Boggs makes it 3-0 Red Sox, and Nomar comes to the plate. Double played up for the Braves infield. Glavine having early game struggles. 1 man out, the stretch, and the delivery to Nomar. And this will be strike 3 on a bender. Nomar swung right through it. First strikeout for Glavine. 2 down in the inning now. Chance to get out of it. But he's got to go after Yaz. The stretch and the delivery to Carl Yastrzemski is a fly to left. Chipper over by the foul line is going to make the catch for out number 3. Red Sox settled for 2 on 2 hits. We go to the third, and your score is Boston 3 and Atlanta nothing. Hubbard, Chipper, and Pendleton coming up in the Braves' third inning. Roger Clemens winds and deals. And that's a ground ball to second, gobbled up by Pedroia. He sidearms it to Yastrzemski for out number 1. Chipper Jones is 0 for 1, and he's up there now. Pendleton on deck. The delivery to Chipper is strike 3 on a bender. Roger Clemens throwing sliders. That doesn't seem fair. Chipper's gone. That's Clemens' first strikeout. 2 down, and Pendleton comes up. Freddie Freeman would be next. The delivery by the Rocket is strike 3, swinging. That retires the side. We go to the bottom of inning number 3, and your score, Boston 3 and Atlanta nothing. It'll be Rice, Lynn, and Fisk coming up for Boston in the third. Glavine kicks and delivers. And this is swung on by Rice and hit to left. It's going to drive Chipper back to the track, but no further. 1 away in the Boston third. Now Freddie Lynn coming to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a ribby. The delivery is popped up. This wouldn't be a home run in a phone booth. Glenn Hubbard in short right field, calling and taking for out number 2. Carlton Fisk, the batter now. Nobody on base. Fisk is 0 for 1, and the delivery to him is a base hit to right field. It drops in front, of Dale Murphy, and the Red Sox have a 2-out base runner. Manny Ramirez comes to the plate now. Glavine sets, checks Fisk at first, and delivers home to Manny. And there goes Fisk on an attempted steal. The throwdown from Javi Lopez to Glenn Hubbard is late. Fisk is in with a surprise party stolen base. He's in scoring position now with 2 outs. Glavine the stretch and the delivery to Manny is a walk. He walked him. 2 on now for Boston. Glavine can't seem to shake the early inning troubles. Here's Dwight Evans. Glavine the stretch and the pitch to Dewey is ball 4. They're loaded, and so the Braves bullpen is going to have to get going. Don't want to start him that early, but not much choice. Going to be Max Fried starting to throw in the bullpen for Atlanta, the left-hander. All right, here's Pedroia with 2 outs, and the bases dripping with Red Sox. Fisk at third, Manny at second, and Evans at first. Glavine the stretch, and the pitch to Pedroia is a comebacker hit to Glavine. He gloves it, takes a couple of steps toward Freeman, and throws him the ball for out number 3. Nothing across in the inning for Boston. They leave him loaded. They might regret that later. We go to the 4th, and your score, Boston 3 and Atlanta nothing. Meat of the order coming for the Bravos in the 4th inning. Freeman, Murphy, and Horner. Roger Clemens kicks and deals. And that is a grounder to short. Gobbled up by Nomar. He fires to Yastrzemski for out number 1. Dale Murphy, the right fielder, walked in his first trip in the 1st inning. Clemens winds and delivers to him. And it's ball 4. Or is it? Let's see. We got to check the umpire. That's Hoberg behind home plate. And let's see. Nope. That's ball 4. Murph goes down to first. 1 on with 1 out for Atlanta. Here's Bob Horner as the Red Sox infield moves to double play depth. The stretch by Clemens and the pitch to the Braves DH is swung on and hit to left. This is toward the monster, and it's gone. A 2-run home run for Horner. He continues his hot hitting, and it's 3-2 Boston. The Braves are coming, tra-la-la-la. The Braves are coming, tra-la-la-la. Here's Javi Lopez. Clemens kicks and deals. And it swung on and hit to center. Back a few steps. Freddie Lynn, but he's got it for out number 2. And now Andrew Jones comes to the plate with nobody on base. The wind and the delivery by Clemens is going to be hit to the outfield. Red Sox need to make a play to get out of the inning. This is to center, and a lunging catch for Freddie Lynn retires the side. But in the 4th, the Braves get back into it with a couple of runs on the Bob Horner homer. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Boston 3 and Atlanta 2. We got a good one at Fenway. Boggs, Garciaparra, and Yaz coming up in the Red Sox 4th inning. The wind and the delivery by Tommy Glavine is swung on. It's bounced to short. Gloved by Swanson. He fires to Freeman for out number 1. Nomar is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. He's up there now. Yastrzemski on deck. The wind by Clemens, and the delivery is a fly to center. Can of corn for Andrew Jones. He's got it for out number 2. And that will bring up Carl Yastrzemski, Captain Carl. The wind and the delivery by Tommy Glavine is a base hit for Yaz. Goes to left field, drops in front of Chipper Jones. A 2-out base runner for Boston brings up Jim Rice. Tom Glavine dealing to the 1-for-2 Jim Rice is swung on. This is hit to right and deep. Back goes Murphy. He's on the track and makes the catch for out number 3. One more biscuit for breakfast, and Rice has himself an opposite field homer. But no. Instead, we go to the 5th, and your score, Boston 3 and Atlanta 2. It'll be Swanson, Hubbard, and Chipper coming up in the Atlanta 5th. Clemens kicks and delivers. And hey, strikes out Swanson with the broccoli, cauliflower medley, gas. 1 down, here's Hubbard. Clemens kicks and deals to the 0-for-1 rub-a-dub hub. And that is a base hit to right field. He sawed him off, but Glenn got it over the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia's head. 1 on for Atlanta with 1 out. The stretch by Rocket and the delivery to Chipper is a base hit into right field. Stopping at second will be Hubbard. There's 2 on now for Atlanta. They've got the tying and go-ahead runs on base, and it'll bring up Terry Pendleton at 1-for-2. Clemens having mid-game struggles here. Double play depth of the Red Sox infield. The delivery by Clemens is a ground ball to short. Glove by Nomar. He goes to Pedroia for 1. And the relay to Yastrzemski is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing, and inning-ending 6-4-3 double play turned by the Red Sox to get Clemens out of 5th inning trouble. We're halfway through this one. We got a good one. Your score, Red Sox 3, Braves 2. Lynn, Fisk, and Manny coming up in the Red Sox 5th inning against Tom Glavine, who seems to have overcome his early game struggles. The wind and the delivery to Freddie Lynn is ball 4, of course, because I said that. Lynn goes down to first as the leadoff man aboard in the bottom of the 5th. Fisk at the plate. The Braves looking for a twin killing. The delivery by Glavine. And hey, struck him out on a dead fish changeup. Second strikeout for Tom Glavine. That brings up Manny. Lynn still at first. Glavine the stretch and the delivery is going to be ball 4. So that'll push Lynn up to second. Manny trots down to first. 2 on with 1 out, and here's Evans. Max Fried gets up again in the Braves bullpen. Evans has walked twice in 2 trips. The stretch, the delivery by Glavine is a ground ball hit to short. This is Dansby Swanson. He goes to Hubbard for 1, and the relay to Freeman is late. Dwight Evans beats the wrap at first. Lynn advances to third. Lynn safe on a fielder's choice. Manny gets cut down 6-4 on the force. So Red Sox at the corners with 2 outs. Here's Pedroia. Glavine the stretch and the pitch to Pedroia is Evans gets picked off of first by Glavine's move, and that will end the inning. Nothing across for Boston. They shot themselves in the foot that time. We go to the 6th, and your score, Boston 3 and Atlanta 2. In the Atlanta 6, Freeman, Murphy, and Horner as the Braves look to tie or take the lead. Roger Clemens winds and delivers to Freddie Freeman, and a base hit to the opposite field for Freeman. The tying run is aboard. It drops in front of Jim Rice, who gets it back in good shape, and that'll bring up Murph with 1 out and with nobody out and a man aboard. Clemens the stretch, and the pitch to the Braves cleanup hitter is ball 4. He walked him. Well, now they're stirring in the Boston bullpen, and they're going to get somebody going, I do believe, but we don't know who it is yet. The batter will be Bob Horner, who accounted for all the Atlanta scoring with a 2-run bomb back in the 4th. The stretch by Clemens, and the pitch to Horns is a ground ball hit to short. That's Nomar. Slowly hit, he charges, throws on the run, and they get Horner at first. Freeman advances to third. Murph goes up to second. And that'll bring up Lopez, the catcher, with a chance to put the Braves in front. The Boston infield is going to play in at the corners, back up the middle. The stretch by the Rocket. He needs a strikeout here in the delivery. And he gets the strikeout with the upstairs cheese. 4 strikeouts now for Clemens. That'll bring up Andrew Jones at 0 for 2. Braves need a clutch hit to tie the game. Clemens, the stretch and the delivery. Is a base hit to left field. They got their hit. That will score Murphy. That'll score Freeman. Are they going to waive Murph? That's the question on America's mind. Oh, they're holding him up at third. So there are Braves at the corners. We have a 3-3 game. Here's Dansby Swanson at 0 for 2. The stretch by Clemens, and the pitch to Swanson is ripped over the head of Fred Lynn. It's going to rattle around in the triangle. This will be extra bases for everybody. Murph scores. They're waving Jones around third. He will score. Swanson is heading to third. The relay is late. He's in sliding with a 2-run triple. It's 5-3 Boston. And now that bullpen is definitely working. It's going to be the steamer. Bob Stanley throwing in the bullpen, getting ready in a hurry. Glenn Hubbard comes to the plate. Clemens with a man at third and 2 outs. The stretch and the delivery to Hubbard is a grounder to short. He's going to get out of it. Nomar fires to Yaz to retire the side. But a good inning for Atlanta in the 6th. They get 3 runs on 3 hits. They leave 1. 90 feet away, but they leave 1. We go to the bottom of the 6th. We have a new leader. It's Atlanta 5 and Boston 3. Tommy Glavine with a new lease on life will face Pedroia, Boggs, and Garcia Parra in the 6th. The wind and the delivery by Glavine is a hit on the infield. Atlanta needs to make a play. Glavine looking for a shutdown inning here. It's a grounder bobbled by Swanson, but he fires to Freeman to get Pedroia by a step. Now it's Boggs at 2 for 3. Tom Glavine winds and deals. It is a grounder to short, rinse and repeat. Swanson up with it and throws to Freeman for out number 2. Nomar the batter now. He's 0 for 3. The delivery is a pop-up in short center field. Glenn Hubbard is calling and taking for out number 3. Glavine indeed delivers a shutdown inning after his teammates get him the lead in the top half. We go to the 7th, and your score is Atlanta 5 and Boston 3. The 7th inning is on, and it's a big one for Boston. They'd love a few more insurance runs, or as they say in Bloomington, Illinois, insurance. Top of the order coming for the Atlanta, Chipper, Pendleton, and Freeman. Roger Clemens trying to hang in there. The steamer is ready in the bullpen. The delivery is swung on. It's a comebacker, a check swing comebacker by Chipper to Clemens. He throws to Yaz for out number 1. Terry Pendleton's 1 for 3, and he's up there now. Clemens deals to him. And it is a base hit down that first base line. Hustling over to get it in a hurry is Dwight Evans. Pendleton's going to hold on with a long single. Freddie Freeman, 1 for 3. He's up there now. Double play depth for the Red Sox infield. The steamer heating it up in the bullpen. Clemens, the stretch and the delivery is a ground ball hit to first. This is Yaz. He fires to Nomar for one. The relay back to Yastrzemski is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing, and inning-ending 3-6-3 double play that'll keep Roger Clemens in the ballgame. And in a way, it'll keep the Red Sox in the ballgame as well. It's time to stretch them out at Fenway with your score. Braves 5, Red Sox 3. We got a good one in Boston. The meat of the order coming up for the Red Sox against Tommy Glavine in the bottom of the 7th. It's Yaz, Rice, and Lynn. Glavine kicks and delivers to Carl Yastrzemski. And it's a ground ball to third. This is Pendleton to his left. He gloves it, plants, and throws to Freeman for out number 1. All right, here comes Rice. The windup by Glavine, and the delivery to the Red Sox left fielder is a line drive caught by Pendleton like a shot. That one ticketed for the left field corner. Nice play by Terry, and there's 2 away, and here's Lynn, the 1975 Rookie of the Year and MVP. Glavine deals to the 1-for-2 center fielder. And hey, struck him out. Glavine with the yacker. That's the 3rd strikeout for Glavine in the ball game, and it ends the Red Sox 7th inning. We go to the 8th, and your score is Atlanta 5 and Boston 3. Clemens will face Murphy, Horner, and Lopez, 3 righties in the Atlanta 8th. Clemens kicks and delivers. And it is swung on and hit. Gonna have to make a play in the outfield, Red Sox. And here it comes. Coming on is Fred Lynn, and he's everywhere to make that catch for out number 1. Bob Horner hit a big 2-run home run to get the scoring started for Atlanta in the 4th. He's 1 for 3. Clemens deals to him. And it is swung on and hit to center. It's an easy one for Fred Lynn. He's got it for out number 2. That'll bring up Lopez. The Atlanta catcher is 0 for 3. Andrew Jones would be next. The delivery is a swung on. It's a grounder to short. Nomar gobbles it up and fires to Yaz to retire the side. A 1-2-3 8th inning for Clemens. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's Atlanta 5 and Boston 3. Fisk, Ramirez, and Evans coming up in the Boston 8th inning, and the bullpen is going for the Braves. And that is going to be Gene Garber and Mark Wohlers. A couple of right-handers going. And Fisk leads it off at 1 for 3. The pitch by Glavine is a ground ball pulled to third. This is Pendleton. He fires to Freeman for out number 1. Manny Ramirez has been on base 3 times, his first start of the year. And he's up there now. The delivery with Evans on deck is a strike 3 on a bender. 4 strikeouts now for Glavine. He has retired 9 in a row. And here's Evans. Dewey is 0 for 1. Glavine deals to him. And it is swung on and hit to the outfield. The Braves going to have to make a play to get out of the inning. It is going to be Murphy, and he is going to be in time to make the catch for out number 3. 10 in a row now retired by Glavine. We go to the 9th, and your score, Atlanta 5 and Boston 3. Let's see. The Braves are trying to even the series at a game apiece. They will send Andrew Jones, Dansby Swanson, and Glenn Hubbard to the plate. 7, 8, 9 batters in the 9th inning. And throwing in the bullpen for Boston is right-hander Derek Lowe. All right. Jones is 1 for 3. Clemens deals to him. And we got to check and see if Fisk is gold. I don't. Nope, he's semi-gold. So that will be hit to the outfield. And This will be a chance for Jim Rice. Let's see if he's going to get there. He is. Nice running catch. 4 out, number 1 in the 9th. Dansby Swanson, the batter now. He tripled home a couple of runs to put the Braves in front back in the 6th. Hubbard on deck. The delivery to Swanson. And hey, struck him out. Clemens blew him away with the cheese even in the 9th inning. 5 strikeouts now for Roger, and here is Hubbard. He's 1 for 3. The wind and the delivery to Glenn. And he strikes out Hubbard for number 6. Now it's up to the Boston offense. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's put up or shut up time for the Red Sox. Your score, Atlanta 5, Boston 3. Pedroia is 0 for 3, and he's due to lead off. He'll be followed by Boggs and then Garciaparra, and that's going to do it. For Tommy Glavine, we're going to get a new pitcher, and it's going to be the closer, Craig Kimbrell. All right. Kimbrell gets the 9th inning, and that may get the Red Sox to take a hard look at the bench. And they might hit for Dustin here. Let's see who's on the bench. Ortiz, Veritek, Holt, Devers, Bogarts. They're going to let Pedroia lead it off. All right. Kimbrell, here's what I wrote about him. An all-time great closer. He has more than 400 saves to his credit and possibly Hall of Fame induction. Glavine goes 8 innings. He allowed 7 hits, all of them singles. He walked 5. He walked 5. He struck out 4. He allowed 3 runs. They're all earned, and he's in line for the victory if Kimbrell can save it for him. Pedroia is going to lead it off at 0 for 3. The delivery is ball 4. And there's a good start for Boston. Wade Boggs comes to the plate now. And Garciaparra moves on deck. Kimbrell the stretch and the pitch to Boggs. Line drive caught by Hubbard. Nice play by Glenn. That one was ticketed for right field. 1 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Pedroia is still at first. Here's Nomar. He's 0 for 4. And they're going to hit for him. They got just the guy to try and go for the tie here. And that's going to be Big Papi coming off the bench. And that'll get the predictable response from the Fenway faithful. Ortiz represents the tying run at the plate. With 1 out here in the 9th, he's taking on Kimbrell. Dramatic moment in the game. The stretch by Kimbrell and the pitch to Big Papi is ball 4. He walked him. All right, that pushes Pedroia to second. We're going to get a runner for Ortiz at first base. And that is going to be... that's going to be Brock Holt. Holt does the pinch running at first here in the 9th for Big Papi. Now it's Yaz. Yaz is the potential winning run in this game. If he goes deep, it's all over. Pedroia at second, 1 man out. Pedroia at second, Holt at first. Yaz at the plate, Rice on deck. Kimbrell the stretch, and the delivery to Yastrzemski is swung on and hit to right and deep. Back goes Murphy, warning track, wall, and Yastrzemski walks it off. It's a 3-run bomb to right. No pesky pull needed. A 3-run bomb for Yastrzemski to make it a 6-5 Boston Red Sox winner off of Craig Kimbrell. Are you kidding me? Yikes. Let's give you the totals on this one. That turns Tom Glavine, well, no, it doesn't. Turns him into a no decision. For the homestanding and victorious Red Sox, 6 runs, 8 base hits, and they committed no errors. For the Braves, 5 runs, 8 base hits, and they committed no errors. The loss goes to Kimbrel. He's 0-1. The victory to Clemens. Believe he is now 2-0. Let's check. Let's do a quick check and see what Rogers' record is. He had game 2. Should have checked this before. Clemens indeed is 2-0 on the young season. We got to give Yastrzemski the Star of the Game Award and the Kurt Berglund's Baseball World official clock radio. But don't, you don't want to get it, you don't want to use it in the shower. That's going to get it wet. And that's going to cause all sorts of electrical problems. What a ball game. Yastrzemski, bottom of the 9th, 3-run bomb to walk it off of Craig Kimbrel. Glavine had it nailed down. They brought in the closer to save it, and he didn't get the job done. We'll see if Kimbrel keeps his job as the closer. They've got some other options. But for now, and in the description for this video, I almost forgot. In the description for this video is the link to the Play Games website where you can find History Maker Baseball and this set of cards. It's play.com. Check that out. Also, check out channel membership. With channel membership to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World, now over 190 members strong, you can get access to videos that subscribers can't see, playing tips, demos, tutorials, book reviews, reports, all sorts of stuff, and an archive of videos as well. You also get discounts in my secondary store as a channel member, $10 off per set, $2 off per team, and you get a free gift from me every month as a thank you for being a channel member. But the night belongs to Yaz. A 3-run bomb in the bottom of the 9th to walk it off. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being with me. So long, everybody.